Welcome. In Clinica Eugene, we know that each step is important, even if it looks easy. Therefore, we have created this video, a simple guide you will be able to watch at any moment. This way, you will manage to remember all steps we already explained you during the consultation. Do not hesitate asking about any detail, even if it seems small. We know you do not undergo this treatment every day. That is why we will clear up the most frequent doubts our donors usually have.
Before using the medication, you must wash your hands thoroughly. Have a clean table ready. Open the box of medicine and place it on the table. Take the pen and remove the protective cap. Unscrew the pen and put the parts on the table. Take a Puregon cartridge and clean the metal cap with an alcohol swab. Now insert the metal-rimmed cap end of the Puregon pen cartridge into the yellow holder as shown in the picture. Screw the cartridge holder into the pen, making sure that the arrow coincides with the mark. Make sure there is no gap between the two parts. If there is, repeat the process. Then clean the end of the yellow cartridge holder with another alcohol swab. Now take a needle and remove the paper wrapping. Screw it tightly to the pen. Dial the dosage button until you hear a click. Carefully remove the needle cap and leave it on the table. Tap the pen lightly with your fingers as shown in the image to make the bubbles rise to the needle. Hold the needle upright. Now press the injection button until some droplets appear at the needle tip. Now adjust to the dosage prescribed by your doctor. Turn the dosage button smoothly until you have the exact dose. If you turn the dial too much, don't try and go back as you may lose the medication. Keep on turning the button until you go beyond 450, the maximum dialing point. Then push the button until the dial goes back to 0. That's fine. And now self-administer the medication with the adjusted dose. Use a disinfected wipe to thoroughly clean the abdominal area. Gently pinch your abdomen with one hand to show up a wider area of skin. Insert the needle and gently press the injection button. Remove the needle smoothly and press on the zone for a couple of seconds without making any movement. After administering the medication, you must dispose of the needle you used for the injection. Unscrew the needle in an anti-clockwise direction. Now dispose of it in the container we provided. And finally, put the protective cap back on the pen. You've seen that it's much simpler than it seems. Above all, remember, the monitoring sheet we provided you with enables you to make simple and easy checks on the medication. You must take the sheet with you every time you visit the clinic. You must keep the medication in the fridge once it is prepared. If you are using it, remember, you must put it inside the fridge. Do not leave it in the door space and never put it in the freezer compartment. This is very important. Remember that on puncture or pickup day, you must return all the leftover medicines and all ones you have used. If you have any queries, please call us. But remember, if it is not urgent, call us at weekdays from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the weekends and on public holidays. Frequently asked questions. How many days does the treatment last? Our treatments usually last a couple of weeks at the most. Will I put on weight? Not at all. You might feel a slight swelling sensation, especially at the stomach and the breasts. This is a result of minor liquid retention brought about by the stimulation. When your period starts, everything will go back to normal. Will I get spots or more body hair? No. The hormones your ovary produces do not cause an increase in bodily hair or produce acne. Will I get mood changes? You might notice symptoms similar to those during the days before menstruation. You might be a bit more sensitive than usual. Will I be able to play sport? No. You should not make any major physical efforts either. You must not run, jump, or do any aerobic exercise. After the puncture, and when you have your period, you can go back to playing sport as before. Can I have sexual relationships during the treatment? That depends on the phase in the process. Yes, at the beginning, when you still feel a bit swollen. Without penetration, when you start to feel more of a swelling sensation. Never after the follicle puncture. You must wait until you have your period. Always use a condom. Will the donation affect my capacity to have children? No. From birth, a healthy woman has some 400,000 eggs available in her ovaries. Every month, some of these ovaries start the maturation process, and quite naturally, only one of them is finally useful. The rest are lost. With this treatment, we try to mature most of the ones that your ovaries set in motion. If you do not use them, they are lost.